What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Let me take a sip of my drink first, because right now I think you guys have really taken me to a place of no return. I've officially let y'all lead me out there, man, blindly to a place of no return. Now, we've been journeying down this road of little horror stories and animated horror stories and different things. Y'all have been types of suggestions and different things y'all having me going to. This here is a first. What I'm talking about is we're gonna be checking out. I got a two-piece for y'all today. All right, the first one, which we're gonna watch second. Don't mean to confuse you. It's called the horror short film, The Dollmaker. Now, mind you, I wasn't really thrown off by the title. It was the description. It says a grieving mother latches on to a magical surrogate for her lost child, but small miracles come with big consequences. Now, this is a short film we about to check out, all right? The next joint that I'll let y'all lead me into as well is called, have you heard of, I apologize for trying to sound this out, Hachishakusama, the Japanese Slenderman story. Something scary. It says, Sapphire tells us Japanese urban legend of Hachishakusama, and like I said, I know I jacked that up, a tall female creature like Slenderman who lures children to death. Now, I'm like, yo, y'all talk about, y'all always mention, oh, you in a rabbit hole now. I feel like I'm so deep in this rabbit hole that I'll never get out. But I'm with y'all. I said we fam, we TMG fam for life, so I'm with y'all. I'm riding with y'all to the death. Which don't seem far-fetched now that y'all got me down here, bro. But we gonna get into these videos, man. So if you new to the channel, come on and join in with me. Come on, let's do this together. We gonna check out these videos and watch this stuff, man. We're gonna start with the Slender Man woman story, all right? Let's go. Subscribe.
Dangerous of abducting children.
Whoa. Hold on.
There is something dangerous of abducting children in this area. Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
That's how we just gonna start it off? That's how we starting this thing off? Hold on, let me turn my volume down. You ain't gonna be jumping out at me all kind of crazy and have me looking crazy on the screen. Nah. By the way, I hope y'all lights are turned down. I hope y'all, I'm so foul, I know.
You've heard of the Slender Man, but have you heard of the tall, slender woman? This next chapter is a Japanese urban legend called Hachishakusama, which means 8 feet tall. My grandparents lived in a small village in Japan. Every summer, my parents would take me there on holiday to visit them. The last time I saw them was the summer when I was 8 years old. My grandparents were inside the house and I was playing by myself outside in the backyard. I heard a strange sound. I didn't know what it was, and it was hard to figure out where it was coming from. I was looking around, searching for the source of the noise, when I noticed something on top of the tall hedges that enclosed the backyard. It was a straw hat. It wasn't resting on the hedge, it was behind it. That's where the sound was coming from. Then the hat began to move. It stopped at a small gap in the hedge, and I could see a face peering through. It was a woman, but the hedges were high, almost 8 feet tall. I was surprised at how tall the woman was. I wondered if she was wearing stilts or some sort of huge high-heeled shoes. Then, a split second later, she walked off and the strange noise disappeared with her, fading into the distance. Confused, I got up and ran back.
Yes, I'm very confused. I am very, very confused. Like, why are we seeing 8 feet tall women like just? I'm lost. I'm gonna keep going though.
Into the house. My grandparents were in the kitchen drinking tea. I sat down at the table and told my grandparents what I had seen. They weren't really paying attention to me until I mentioned that distinctive sound. They both froze. Grandma's eyes grew wide and she covered her mouth with her hand. Grandpa's face became very serious and he grabbed me by the arm. "This is very important," he said, very intensely. "How tall was she?" "As tall as the garden hedge." "Where was she standing? When did this happen? What did you do? Did she see you?" I tried to answer all his questions as best as I could. He rushed out to the hallway and made a phone call. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but after he hung up, he walked out the door. "Grandma, what's going on?" "There's something dangerous abducting children in this area," she said. "We call it Hachishakusama. It takes on the appearance of an extremely tall woman and says, in a deep voice. A long time ago, it was captured by monks and they managed to confine it in a ruined building on the outskirts of the village. They trapped it using 4 jizo, small religious statues that they placed at the north, south, east, and west of the ruins so that it could not escape. But somehow, it did. The last time it appeared was 15 years ago. My grandmother said that anyone who saw it was destined to die within a few days.
How do you tell a kid that? How do you tell a kid that? Hey, you know what? Anybody who sees this means you are destined to die. Like, so go upstairs and write your will out and figure out who you leaving your toys to, cause yeah. It's not looking good for you. Not us, we didn't see it. It's not looking good for you. Like, how do you tell a kid that? Yo!
It all sounded so crazy. I wasn't sure what to believe. Just then, my grandpa came back, but with an old woman who called herself Keisan. They took me upstairs to my bedroom and began covering the windows with newspaper, with ancient runes written all over them. Keisan placed small bowls of salt in all 4 corners of the room and a small Buddha figure in the center.
Soon the sun will be setting, so listen carefully. You must stay in this room until 7:30 tomorrow morning. Do not open this door for any reason.
She placed a bucket in my hands.
Not even to use the restroom.
My grandparents...
If anybody like me, when somebody tell you not to even use the restroom, what you automatically have to do? You have to use the restroom, right? It's like something in your body clicks that says, oh, you're not gonna just tell me not to have to use the bathroom. I wanna go now. And now you have to use the restroom. I'm like, what? Not used to? Fam, stay in a room with all this going on? Like, what is going on? I know she had to be like scared to death.
And Keisan left the room and I locked the door after them. I couldn't believe what was happening.
Right.
Was I really gonna die in a few days? I turned on the TV to try to take my mind off everything and eventually fell asleep. I was awakened around 1 a.m. by a tapping sound on the window. It's probably just a tree or something, I told myself. Then came a knock on the door and I heard my grandpa's voice. Are you okay in there? If you're scared, I can come keep you company. Hearing his voice was such a relief that without thinking, I rushed over to the door. But something didn't feel right. I looked at the bowls of salt in the room. All 4 of them had turned black. And then I heard the sound again. The tapping on the window continued. I knelt in front of the Buddha and began to pray. I was so terrified and caught up in my chanting that I didn't realize the sounds had stopped. I checked my watch. It was 7:30 a.m. Carefully, I opened the door and ran to my grandparents. We all got in a van and headed straight for the airport. Apparently, there were others who had escaped the grasp of Hachishakusama as long as they never stepped foot in Japan again. So 2 years ago, when my grandpa got sick, he refused to let me visit him. He even left strict instructions in his will to not let me attend his funeral. I couldn't believe that this creature prevented me from saying goodbye to him. So when my grandma called a few days ago to tell me she had been diagnosed with cancer, I wasn't gonna let her stop me from visiting. It's been 10 years, Grandma, and nothing has happened to me. We don't even know if this thing is real. I'm not gonna let it stop me from seeing you. If you say so, dear. I love you, Grandma. I'll see you soon. Like this video if it gave...
Oh, you dirty son of a more. How y'all leave me on a cliffhanger like that? Y'all had me so drawn in. That was foul. That was foul. That was very good, though. Holy sh... oh my gosh. That got you. I hope that got y'all too. Y'all see how I was drawn into that? Like, what is she gonna do? Is she going? Is she going? Fam. Oh my gosh. Y'all bring me up to speed on all this stuff, man. Let's go into the short film, The Dollmaker.
I'll need a set of clothes he wore at least once. Do not wash them. I'll also need a lock of hair and a valuable possession of his.
Can it be a baseball mitt?
Mitt, toy, whatever, sugar. As long as he cherished the thing.
Does this really work?
Nobody ever asked for their money back. Take a look. Tell me what you think. Tell me it's great.
Oh, heck no. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. No, no, no. No.
I think it's just a stupid doll. An overpriced, stupid doll.
Oh, yeah. Hold him. Don't be shy, sir. Come on.
Oh, no. I'm gonna need people to stop buying stuff from creepy dudes like that. It was one other instance where where a lady brought a doll from a handler and ended up with Charles Lee Ray. You feel what I'm saying?
I missed you so much.
Go ahead, buddy. Hold the stupid overpriced doll's hand.
What the?
Put that thing down, Jenna. Let's take a moment and think this through.
Already did.
Oh,
Here's the other half.
Congratulations. He's yours. Now, on to the instruction manual. This house was where the brat lived. I left his spiritual mark. Our place is chock full of energy of his former self. Inside here, the doll is a vessel to channel that energy. But outside, it's just a doll.
The
I feel like the instruction manual comes with a long list of warnings.
Just one. Do not spend longer than one turn of the hourglass with him. Ever. Once time is up, he must go back in the box for a whole day before you can take him out again.
What happens if I go over time?
My product's like a drug, buddy. Fun to use, but dangerous to abuse. Ignore this rule, and you'll start losing it. Really losing it. You'll believe the lie. You'll believe that the doll is the real thing. You won't even have to touch it anymore after a while for the illusion to work. You'll forget about the accident, cancer, or whatever the hell happened to the brat. You'll even forget about hiring me. Your mind will bury what needs to be buried and fill in the blanks that need to be filled to keep the lie alive. Of course, if any of this happens, it's not my responsibility. Because you have been warned.
Bro, why are they tugging at somebody's heartstrings like that? That's crazy.
Here comes the plane. How is that? Is it good? And open wide for mommy. That's good. Ready? And here comes another one.
Morning. Are you up all night with him again? I was just remembering what I said to you after the funeral. I told you that life can be a cruel bitch sometimes. That deep down, we all have the strength to get through whatever she throws at us. And even if we forget that strength, it's always there. And I said that I could be strong for the both of us until you found your strength again. Turns out that that's bullshit. Turns out that I'm weak. And I need you as much as you need me. Now we can either brave through this thing together or let it tear us apart. What's it gonna be, Jenna?
What funeral?
You need to put that thing back in the box.
I'm not putting my son in a box.
It's not your son!
Stop it! You're hurting me!
So are you!
Wait, what are you doing?
Taking you outside so you can see what you really have in your hands. This is my fault for the...
Oh, snap. What the...
She was losing it. I didn't know what to do. So I hid the doll, and she just couldn't take it. She slit her wrists.
Told you it wouldn't be my responsibility, buddy.
Oh, shit.
I just want her back. I need her back.
I'll need a set of clothes she wore at least once. Do not wash them. I'll also need a lock of hair. And a valuable possession of hers.
No.
I'll get it. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll never do that again. Promise.
Bro, what the...
school works for adults too?
Nobody ever asked for their money back.
Bro, what the f- Bro, what the? Holy sh! That was crazy. That was crazy, fam. Oh my gosh, bro. I cannot lie. That was crazy, and I need that in a full-length film. They need to get to work on making that. Because I need to see how this, and then what happened, and how did they figure. I need every detail of this story. Wow. Y'all got me with this one, man. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned, man. Until the next reaction, I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay solid. Hey.